highest level of meditation according to me is spiritual gain. And that time you start looking at the whole life very differently. You look at it from a detached point of it. And a real meditator really doesn't care about the worldly benefits. Even though the worldly benefits would come to them, they said it's fine, but I want to go not just to understand the mind, but actually go beyond the mind.
Yeah.
So I think that's the highest stage, and then that finally everything is a mind game.
Yeah. So can you explain this beyond the mind concept?
Okay, so I think let's go into the very basics. So what is a mind? Mind is a flow of thoughts. That is what Swami Chinmayananji, my spiritual guru, used to tell. So mind is a flow of thoughts, and if there are no thoughts, there is no mind. But people have never actually consciously understood that there could be a state of mind where there are no thoughts. But the moment there are no thoughts, no mind. In reality, all of us go through it on an everyday basis. Where do we do that? Sleep. No, I would say even go to the extent of deep sleep.
Okay.
So I would say the first is the waking state that we all see. The second is, when we go to sleep, but actually we're dreaming.
So your brain is still active. Your mind is still active.
Exactly. But that few hours when you're beyond time. So, suppose you're very tired, you had a very heavy day, heavy workout, you just hit the bed and you're gone. And the moment you get up, it's like, alright, it's been 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. That time there is no thought. But there have been also times when you sleep, but when you are actually imagining things, maybe what happened during the day. People go into even the effects of going through horror images in the mind. Now, that's not thoughtless mind. It is sleep with thoughts.
Your mind is still active in creating things.
Imagining probably.
Yeah.
So this is still not the state of mind. So in fact, in the Indian literature, there is a final stage. You go beyond the mind. It's called Turiya Avastha.
Okay.
Beyond everything. And a lot of people who go there don't want to come back because they find this is horrible.
Yeah. Like you're talking about sadhus in the Himalayas and those kind of people.
Absolutely. In fact, I can tell you a story also about a very well-known saint in modern India. It's called Sai Baba. Shirdi ke Sai Baba, everybody goes. So there is a story about him that he once meditated and he told his people, okay, so I'm going to go into the state of samadhi and I will come back.
What is samadhi?
Samadhi is exactly this particular point where, it's like you're using meditation as a tool. It's like when you are going, what is that sports called?
Pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting, okay.
Yeah.
So you use the pole, but you leave back the pole to go on the other side. So you use your mind meditation tools, but when the other side you go there.
Yeah, you jump over into the mindless
So exactly, you have to leave the mind also behind. No thoughts.
Got it.
So there are a lot of sadhus who can actually do that. So when Sai Baba of Shirdi actually did that once, and he told his people, I'm going to go into samadhi state where I'm going to go off, and then I'll come back. But what happened? He actually went to that state and the body was absolutely flat, and people said he's dead. So the whole discussion that happened among all the people sitting around, like, now let's bury him, let's burn it, because when the person is dead, you may cry, but the fact remains is that the body is going to decay and it's going to be harmful for others. But this devotee said, no. Sai Baba told that he's going to come back, But it's been a few days now, you can't have this. But then actually consciously comes back. And I'll tell you another story about how you go into the samadhi avastha, but you have to come back. And a lot of people have seen this in their experiences. So let me give you another, like Sai Baba, we have Radhakrishnan Pillai, who was the guru of Swami Vivekananda. So he used to be always in samadhi avastha, and it's not like going once. So it was very difficult to get him back to a normal state. So there have been recorded experiences. So he used to just go into trance, into that level of samadhi beyond the mind, and suddenly he used to come back and say Rasgulla, Rasgulla, Rasgulla. So people used to wonder, and they used to keep on Rasgulla behind it. Wow. And then people asked him, what is this whole thought? You're supposed to be meditating, you come back and say Rasgulla, Rasgulla. Yeah. Then he says, I'm consciously aware that I'm going to that state, but if I go there, I may never come back. But I have a lot of things yet to do in this particular world. So what I do is that I leave one thought behind, which will bring me back.